Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. And peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers and sisters and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. All right, just wanted to go into a quick lesson, going into this article, which the main point of this article is not about the topic, but more so about how this place is through. America is through. This is not our rest. And we are to come out of this mindset that this place is gonna continue on, and that we actually can make a living and make a life and make a this is not our rest. Which I'm gonna read a couple of paragraphs in this article, and then I'm gonna get a couple scriptures and I'm gonna close it out. This is from the Washington Post. It says Wisconsin group says Biden's student debt plan has improper racial motive. It says a group in Wisconsin claims President Biden's plan to cancel up to $20,000 in student loan debt violates federal law by intentionally seeking to narrow the racial wealth gap and help black borrowers. Right, which basically what they're going into is saying that by helping Jake out by canceling the student debt, it's going to help narrow the gap because it's more commonly known through the statistics that it's harder for Jake to get into college and be able to pay for college. Harder for Jake to pay for college, not to get in, but to pay for it, especially when they get done going to college and they have this great debt that they have right behind them. Like I said, it's a couple paragraphs. I'm gonna read this paragraph right here. It says, in promoting the debt forgiveness plan, the White House has said it could help narrow the racial wealth gap and advance racial equity. But the lawsuit argues that those statements constitute an improper racial motive and violate the Constitution's guarantee of equal protection of the laws, right? Which basically is going into Esau don't want Jake to have a chance or have a way to advance in their society, in this world. They don't want Jake to have a chance to come up, basically. I'm gonna jump down. I'm going to read both of these paragraphs. It said the president's policy would cancel up to $10,000 in federal student loan debt for borrowers who earn less than $125,000 per year or less than $250,000 for married couples. Those who receive Pell Grants, federal aid for lower income students, could see up to $20,000 forgiven. There are no racial criteria for loan forgiveness, but because of the disparities and who holds student loans, the cancellation policy could have an outsized effect on black borrowers who shoulder a disproportionate share of the debt and frequently receive Pell Grants because of a lack of financial resources to attend college. Right, so like I was saying, it's basically going into Esau, hating that he don't want Jake to come up in no, way, shape, form, or fashion, especially when they're going to college and having a chance to better themselves or having a chance to basically receive the type of education that he's receiving. That's what I meant to say. I'm going to read one more paragraph. There's one more that has stood out. Because in the kingdom, we're not going to have to worry about this. We're not going to worry about going to college. You grow up, you go to college. We're not going to worry about having free college, receiving Pell Grants, Not going to have to worry about it. And getting accepted in some type of college, Israelite, historically Israelite college or nothing like that. I'm not going to have to worry about all of this. There was one more I wanted to read. Yeah, here it is. It says, it's a shame that you have Republican groups, Republican states that are trying to stop Americans from getting a little bit of breathing room, going into Jake, because that's really who they're talking about. A little bit of a break. Gene Perry said during a press briefing, it is shameful that they are siding with the special interest, it is shameful that they are not sided with the American people. This is one of the ways the president is going to continue to work for the American people, right? Which we know Biden, we know Esau Edom, we know this whole system. America is not designed for the Israelites. You know, it's not designed for us to prosper. This world is not designed for us to prosper. This world is not created for us. You know, this is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." Right? Because America, this world, this society is not our rest. Meaning, this is not the place, or this is not the kingdom that the Lord has created for the Israelites to be successful in, to grow and live in harmony, live in peace in. This is not the world the Lord created for us. The world we have coming is a righteous kingdom that's the world is going to be ruled in righteousness under Yahweh Shai's authority, under his rule, under his guidance, under his rulership. I'm going to read it in the NLT. It says, "Up, be gone," which this is not a physical departure. This is spiritually. This is mentally. The Lord is basically saying, get out of the mindset of America or this place being the place to be. Because our people think, well, America, this is the place to be. Make your best life here in America. But we have something better coming. We still have to do what we have to do. We still have to survive. We still have bills to pay. But we know that the time is coming that all of this is going to be cut off and destroyed. So it says, "Up, be gone. This is no longer your land and home," right? Because at one point in our minds, we thought this was our land, this was our home. Even when they was telling us we was from Africa, we still thought America was just our homeland. Well, this is where we from. It says, "For you have filled it with sin and ruined it completely," which it goes off right there. But back in the KJV, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." And I'm going to get a precept to further back that up, because America and this whole world in general, because the Israelites are scattered across the four corners of the earth, but specifically America is not the place of our rest. This is not the kingdom the Lord has created for us to rule and to reign in and to prosper in. The only way you can prosper in this kingdom is by doing wickedness. This is Revelation 18. I'm going to just start at the top. Revelation 18:1. "And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every fowl, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird." Right, because this place is truly defiled. All manner of wickedness is found over here in America. Whatever you want to do, whatever you into, whatever manner of wickedness you want to commit, or whatever type of sin that you want to do, you can do it over here in America. And it's okay. If that's your belief system, if that's your doctrine, if that's what you believe in, that's what you follow, then do as thou wilt. That's the mindset and the vibration that's pushed over here in America. And that's why you see so many laws for wickedness being created. But laws for righteousness is not established here. This is why it's polluted. It will destroy you even with a sword of destruction. This is not our rest. So this is why the Lord was telling us to depart. And again, that departure is not physical, because the Lord is physically going to deliver the elect via his chariots from the four corners of the earth. So it said this place is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. All manner of wickedness is found over here in America. America is Babylon the Great. It says, "For all nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." So all nations have took on the philosophies and doctrines in some way, shape, form of America. They have taken on some type of custom of the American way, of this Western mindset. So that's what it means when it say they have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, meaning they have dealt with America in some way, shape, form, or fashion and taken on her ways. Taking on, I'm reading the NLT. It says, "For all the nations have fallen because of the wine of her passionate immorality." The passionate immorality, okay? Back in the KJV, "And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies," right? Because you have all these different countries, they send their products, these different merchants of the earth, they send their products over here to America and they become rich, you know? They create or make things and send it over here to America and become rich off the American people. This is the place of the abundance of her delicacies, because everything is in abundance over here in America. Food, different products at the grocery stores, different products at your normal stores. Everything is in abundance over here. You can just go and get what you want, go do what you want. This place is this is that wax rich. This is how they wax rich. But verse 4, which is the point, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins." Right, that we don't get caught up in all the philosophies and doctrines and the ideas of America. Because hearing about this student loan forgiveness, which I'm using this as an example, that'll have you in the mindset of, okay, they're trying to help us out, they're trying to make it easier on us. We don't have much more, we don't have a big debt, for those that have that debt. We don't have that debt to pay off, It'll keep you in the mindset that they're trying to fix the economy, they're trying to help people. But this is all to deceive you, This is all to keep the people in a mindset of this place continuing on. America's about to be destroyed, It's about to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. And it's about to be great insurrection on those that fear the Lord, We have to keep this in mind, that this place is not our rest. I'm reading it again. "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people." Right, that ye be not partakers of her sins. And it said, my people, this is mainly talking to the elect. Because we know 2/3 of our people, they're going to wander after the beast. They're going to still be caught up and still be indoctrinated. They're still going to be drinking the wine of the fornication of this place. They're not going to come out of her spiritually. So it said, "Come out of her, my people." Again, and my people is mainly going into the elect. It's going into the Israelites, but mainly the elect, because the elect are the only ones that's going to come out of her. "That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues." Right, for all the judgment that the Lord is going to bring to this earth and bring to America, all the suffering and all the tribulations, all the hardships, everything that the Lord has prophesied. He's going to destroy this place, and how he's going to do it, he's going to bring it to this place. So that's a part of receive of her plagues, and be not partakers of her sins, because the wine the immorality, the wine of the immorality. Verse 5, "For her sins have reached into heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities." Right, because the Lord got a personal beef with this place, America. This is the most wicked kingdom that has ever came up and been that has ever basically rose on the face of the earth. The Lord has a personal beef with this place, and he's going to destroy this place with a sword destruction. This place, America, is going to have the greatest but the worst destruction known in history, And it's going to all be recorded on how the Lord, it's already been prophesied. It's going to all be recorded on how everything went down, how it was fully destroyed. It's already been prophesied to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, and everything that's happening in between. Between now and when those missiles be shot off and they destroy this place. But this is not our rest. We're not going to have to worry about things like that in the kingdom. Which that was just an example. But Lord will, this was edifying. It was just quick lesson. Just going into this is not our rest, because a lot of our people, they'll see that, they'll hear about, they've heard about the student loan forgiveness, but this place ain't our rest, They can do whatever they want, try to forgive the loans, forgive as much money. They can forgive the whole debt that Jake got. That still ain't gonna change the fact that this place is finna be destroyed. And that don't need to change the fact that of our mindsets being ready to get out of it, leave here, you know. This is what we should be in. We should be in a mindset of leaving this place, not of trying to make it better for us, you know. We want this place to be gone because as soon as America is gone, our kingdom is here. Our kingdom will rise. So Lord will, this has been an edifying lesson. I give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well, and peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. And shalom to the brothers and sisters out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom.